I just got done reading Absolute Green Lantern Volume 1. This one was different. And when I say different, I don't know if I mean it in a good way or a bad way, to be honest with you. There were things I definitely liked about this. The Absolute universe is still new to me. I'm not caught up on any of the Absolute titles. I'm furthest along in Absolute Batman. But I was told to check out Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Green Lantern. I love Sojourner, and I loved her in Far Sector. That Far Sector story was great, but this is definitely a different Joe, and it's got the other Green Lanterns in it. It's got Hal, it's got Guy Gardner, it's got John Stewart, of course, but it's different. It's definitely different. I like the dark take that they have on this. They're introducing some new things in this one. The dark hand, or the dark star, the black star in this is very interesting, as the black being a spectrum of light. I think it's Abin Sur shows up. Basically, Abin Sur shows up to Earth, just like the beginning of all the Green Lantern stories. Abin Sur shows up, and instead of his ring going to find a new Green Lantern, the Green Lanterns are kind of passing judgment on this small community. Like it's a. I don't mean to spoil it if you haven't read it, but there's something going on. He's literally judging each person that he meets, and then they disappear, and they're disappearing. Okay, so this small town is under siege, and it just so happens that the four main Green Lantern characters that we know are in there. So you got Sojourner, you got Guy Gardner, you got Hal Jordan, and John Stewart. They're all in this bar hanging out, catching up. And then it just all goes down. So they become the four main characters in this situation. And one of the things I really like about it is how they really differentiate the types of people that they are, the personalities of the four lanterns. They end up, gosh, I don't want to spoil it, just in case you want to read it. I got this one at Acme Comics in Greensboro, but I'm sure they have it in stock at your local comic book store. It's also on Amazon if you want to buy it there. But I don't want to spoil it because it's actually a really good read. I enjoyed reading it. I'll say that. I like where it left off. The first volume left off. It did a good job in these. I think it was 4 issues in this trade. I think it's 4 issues. They really broke down the differences in the normal Green Lantern universe and what this is. And they broke it down in spectrums of light. So you can see right here on the cover, there's at least green and black. Okay, I'll tell you that those are 2 spectrums of light or levels that Abin Sur relegates people to, which is cool. I like the whole thing that they did with that. I'll say I like the whole thing that they did with the spectrums of light and the levels. I like that a lot. I like that concept, and I like how I'll say they decided each one was what, and how you could see it in their personality, how that really makes sense. So Al Ewing did a really good job with that, I'll say. The art is solid, consistent all the way through. Now these things right here, this right here, I loved the lettering, the design of this portion where the dark star or the black hand is like speaking to each one. I don't know if it's the black star. It might be the voice of Oa, honestly. So there's some good things about this, I'd say. Definitely check it out. Worth a read. I'm gonna read Absolute Wonder Woman next. That'll probably be the next one that I read in my journey to, get caught up in the Absolute universe. But definitely get this one to read. If you love Green Lanterns, if you like the lore of Oa, and I like the origins of some familiar things from the last from the normal continuity, the origins of you find out Darkest Day, Brightest Night, or whatever it is. I'm sorry, I can't think right now. But I like the different origins that they have to that. You get to see some of their backstories that are a little different in this universe. And I think Jon Stewart is I'm not even gonna say because the first 2 issues, read the first 2 issues, you'll know if you like it. I'll say if you read the first 2 issues, you'll know if it's something that you want to continue reading. And I liked it a lot. I'm gonna keep up with this one. But what are your thoughts? Let me know what you think. If you're reading comics this year, my goal is to read more comic books than I buy this year. So this is helping me keep on my journey and talking about it here with y'all. So if you're reading comics, drop a comment. Tell me something that you think I should read this year. It can be old, it can be new, it can be, whatever. It can be indie, it can be mainstream. I don't care. I'm just trying to read more comics and get more stories. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm doing more videos with the Foretales podcast this year, as we also interview comic book creators so we can find our new favorite comics. But until next time, stay vigilant, my friends. I'm out of here.